Oh yeah, baby, it's time once again for another episode of This Old Outboard. Last time on This Old Outboard.
Yeah, they look good, they match. And, man, I got soaked. Oh, the time it took me to drill one hole, screw in 4 screws with the wires. Anyway, that's it this time on the 70. Alright, let's see if I can get out of this wet grass with these bald tires. So, the bass boat is back in the water, the Johnson 70, back in the water. I said, hey, I see you got the boat back in the water. How do you like the motor? Sounds good. And he says, well, the problem is I broke the key off in the ignition switch now. And I'm like, what? I said, I was talking about the trim motor. It's nice and quiet, it sounds good. He goes, yeah, that's great. But I broke the key off in the frickin' ignition switch. And I'm like, how in the hell do you break a frickin' key off? Anyway, I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, the water's coming up. I forgot. Do I want to risk it? Little tightrope here. I know those boards are probably slippery and actually it's not too bad. I'm up on the tire wire. Oh. Get in the middle of the choke. Alright, let's see what we got down here. Oh Jesus, man. I don't know how he fishes out of this boat. But here's the problem with this friggin' thing. There's the key right there. He ripped off the rubber. You know, we've been through I don't know how many key switches now. Get these old rusty. It ain't coming out. But I did bring my trusty tweezers. You know what I think? Is there rust on there? I don't know if you can see. I bet you he put the wrong damn key in here because he's pretty good at that. Oh, looks like I almost got it. And I've got the other key. Ruined my good nose hair plucking tweezers. I think that's the problem, is it's turned. I'm sure I could dig this thing out with the right tools. But I got another idea. Got another idea. So, like I said, I got another idea. Let's go with the waterproof. Push start button, kill switch, primer button. Get rid of that key switch. Tired of dealing with it. Key broke off in there. You know, every time I got to order one up, and you know, pain in the ass. The motor sits outside all the time, and just, you know, too much rain, wet, humidity. So slap some of these in. And I also bought a can of that plastic tape, or rubber tape, spray tape, whatever the hell it's called. And I figured wire everything up, spray all the connections with a coat of that. See if that keeps things under control. And also I want to redo the tilt and trim switch. I'll show you when I get there. Alright, so here's the boat info where I tell everybody you find all the manuals at boatinfo.no. And what I'm looking at here, just a quick review on my wire colors. So looking at here, solenoid, starter solenoid, yellow red stripe wire, that's right here. Then you gotta have your magneto circuit, black and yellow, right here, right there. And you gotta have ground, of course, and your choke, purple and white. Here's your choke down here, purple, white. So all this needs to be hooked up to go push button. Here's a video I did with my 83. Alright, so here's what's going on today. I've got to wire in push start, kill switch. What I did here, I eliminated the big red plug, and this was remote when I got it. The name of this video is 135 Ain't No Jive. That's where I got around doing the compression on that thing. It was 135 on each cylinder. But I'm going to watch this over again, just a quick review, check it out. So I made the bridge a little bit better here. Less concentration. Just double checking my wires. Right here, black and yellow. That's going to be kill switch and a ground. And then here's my yellow and red. That's coming in with my starter switch. The red wire here is actually red and purple on this side and red on this side. Or is it red and purple too? I can't. Might be a little faded. But that's going to be my power. Got to disconnect the battery, pull that key switch out, and put everything in. So this is the stuff I was talking about here, that plastic dip and spray can form. Jesus Christ, man. And if you do this, please disconnect your battery. If you cross these wires on this switch and hit the coils, you're going to mess things up. Burn everything up. So there's my starter switch. Red, yellow to red, which is actually red purple. Here, you know, like I said, that stuff, I'm going to spray everything. A little bit of this before it's all said and done. Purple and white. Solenoid. Primer. But I need power. So I'm going to have to run a pigtail. While I'm doing that, while I go dig up one, make one or whatever, I'm going to get a little bit of this stuff on here and see, you know, I did a little spray on this plate before I left. Just wanted to see how fast it was going to dry. Oops. Didn't want to do that because I need that. for my pigtail. So I want to do that one last. Well, there's a little layer on there. Should help. Alright, let me go make that pigtail. Alright, got me a piggy tail. Now, see if this stuff dried up a little bit. Oh yeah, might be a little tacky. Gotta clean that tip. I just found out it was shooting sideways all over my finger. This purple wire, like I said before, eliminated. It's for accessories like a tack and that type of thing. And I ain't got no tack. I ordered a bunch of parts for the 40 horse. The impeller, the gasket that goes in the shift linkage, where the O-ring seal goes in. I ordered an O-ring seal too. And I ordered the front cover because the other cover wouldn't fit and it didn't come with the cover when I bought it. Now I just checked my phone and it said somebody gave me a refund. And the only thing I can think of that was 25 bucks was that cover that I just bought. So I don't know who it is until I get home and check things. Alright, so there's the primer. I can't hear you that far away. Alright, so let's get the primer in. Actually, let's get the kill in because it's already dry. Oh yeah, kill switch is good. Alright, ignition switch. Get you in there. Now that hole was already in there. It's a little big, but not too bad. So right there, start. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard to do both, but that's the way it's gotta go, baby. All right, so here's what I did. If anybody cares, I swapped out the kill switches now on the inside because it was just easier to press it like this. You know, when you need that primer, instead of pressing it like this, because your middle finger is usually a little bit longer. So that just seemed to be the easiest thing and kill. And then I pulled these out and sprayed them. And this is what I was talking about here, where I put that nut on there, which made them, you know, not sticking out as far as they should have been, or as far as I would have liked. So I don't know if you can see any of that. Take that nut off and put this back, and there's my cap. So I told him, he just came by, and I said, man, we need to get like a little something over these things. because the sun's going to eat them up. He said he'd make some. So I'm like, cool, man. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, pinch myself. Should be using a socket. Alright. Now, let's hook that battery back up and see what's going on. So last time in that last video, man, I just had so much video and never did get to really show how nice the tilt trim works. Motor's nice and quiet. Sounds good. Alright, let's give this puppy a shot. See what happens. Huh. Let me see if I can hear the primer clicking. Yep, let me pump it up. Might need to be pumped. Oh, it's pumped. It's full gas. Try it again. Let my hand look. Baby. Alright, works great. I don't know if he wants to leave this thing up or down or... These damn boats were bumping. I had to tie this thing off a little shorter. Alright, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to turn on the AC and take a little nap. Yeah, maybe someday I'll tell you why. Yep, that was it. The guy canceled my freaking order for that cover piece. Man, that stinks.
Oh yeah, baby, you know the channel. Don't forget to subscribe.